Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be doing some more requested reaction videos, and this video is requested by Redmond Entertainment, and it's going to be BALLZ by Caddicarus, and featuring Yungtown. Yeah, BALLZ. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Just go with it, guys, okay? Just go with it. BALLZ. Yeah, let's check out the video, shall we? Let's go. Or should I say, let's BALLZ. Oh, let's never do that again, okay? Let's go. Oh boy.
The two scars together on the back of each hand.
Oh, he's wearing a Abe Odyssey
They could
t-shirt.
shut down ruptured farms and restore the lost land.
You. Yep, Abe Odyssey, whatever it was. I love this game. He's doing the voice and all the tattoos and everything.
Pressing the red button now, mummy!
What's this got to do with Abe Odyssey anyway? Maybe that was an ad. Who knows?
Greetings and salutations, my beautiful people, and welcome to the Yungtown show, where I always have to do the dirty deed of deciding whether or not a video deserves to be taken serious or a complete trolling experiment in order to mess with people. Yeah, that was good. Oh man, I can't wait to see what Caddy thinks of my newest video. His fans will then know that I watch his stuff and will then tell him about it. My genius knows no boundaries. Although, just to be safe, I'll just send him a little tweet. Make sure he watches it.
Hey Caddy, I love your stuff about videos. Is it possible for us to work together on a thing sometime? I know you love burgers. Tweet me.
2 days later.
Lovely. Another day, another video. Let's just check up on those good old tweets though before I do any work, because Lord knows Twitter can motivate me to do some shit. Oh.
Dude, can you see my lip? Oh boy, here we go.
Well, that guy's insane.
Yeah.
I hope I never get to work with him. You know, this Yungtown guy, wouldn't it be simply awful if he just randomly appeared on my monitor?
What's up, Caddy? It's me, Yungtown.
Oh, that's bizarre.
Oh, Yungtown! I didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah,
what are you
what a
doing on my monitor,
surprise.
despite the fact that we've both been working on this episode together and are friends and have been writing, and my editing of this episode led me to know that I'd be having to see you in a bit.
Shut up, Caddy. I don't know who you are. I've just intercepted you and forced you to work with me because I'd very much like some more views.
Oh, you cheeky little leech.
Oh, I know.
Well, what better way to sort that out than with a one-shot collab?
I've got a better idea. How about I just come on over there and ask you?
Wow, could you?
Damn.
Yes, of course. In fact, I'm already here.
It's a green screen.
Oh my god!
So, what are we talking about today?
Well, allow me to answer that question with another question.
Okay.
Do you want to play some balls?
Oh boy.
Oh my god, dude, how did you know I like balls
3D.
so much?
It's just a gift, I suppose. 3D Balls, or Balls 3D,
Balls
or as I
3D.
prefer to call it, Balls, was a game made for the Super Nintendo, Mega Drive,
You mean Genesis?
and the 3DO, released in 1994. This here was a game that was released to mostly mixed responses all over the board on every system it appeared on. So hey, at least that's safer than most of the malodorous
Never
tripe I
seen it.
usually jump into on this show.
Alright, you may have a point there, but
Oh,
in
I
what
have
other
seen
game
this
can you play as
before.
multicolored Michelin men that clamber over each other really clumsily while
I haven't
women
had it myself, but
orgasm
I've
over
seen the
backing
gameplay
music?
before.
I don't know, but I'll be sure to let you know as soon as I can, Luke.
Caddy, what is this game? This is nuts.
This is Balls,
Yeah,
Luke.
balls.
Can't you see? Just in case you couldn't see the balls right here, the game makes sure to list the amount of balls we will be
Whoever
seeing during
decided
our
this
playthrough
was
today.
obsessed
And I know
with
what you're
balls.
thinking. What on earth is the story behind this spherical, spindly meat? Well, you aren't allowed to ask questions in the world of balls. month, because not only will you be forced by the game itself to actually play it to find out anything, but also because you'll get no answers anyway. You are in this strange dystopian dimension where bald people, bald puns, and testicle innuendos run rampant. The last remnant of humanity is this awful jester statue that the bald creatures probably believe was the god of the humans back in the day, and you literally just have to accept all of that because you get absolutely nothing else here.
Yeah, you basically just appear here and get told to defeat this big bad jester. Oh, I get it now. Don't know why I didn't see that earlier. The resemblance is uncanny. And if you defeat all of his friends and him on the final battle, he'll grant you your little wish. Oh, I hope he does.
A BALLZ
And
trophy,
that's
maybe?
it. So, what else can we actually talk about here?
Yeah, Luke, what else can we actually talk about here?
Alright, well, how about the main thing you can only really talk about in a fighting game? The controls.
Just like Spider-Man.
Abysmal they are.
You are right,
In a
Luke.
bull
The controls
weird
really
fashion.
are abysmal. All you really do in this game is fumble. Fumble left, fumble right, fumble towards, and fumble away. And if you're lucky, you may even hit your opponent, but for 90% of the game, you're just stumbling around like...
I can't even describe how it feels to play this game. And without actually playing this game for yourselves, the control is the hardest part to describe. The moves are executed with timing
really
of correspondence
delayed.
to your button presses, but what your button presses actually do remains to be said. No animation is clear, damage isn't clear, your character moves so slowly, no character reacts to damage accordingly, and no matter who you pick, it doesn't matter in the long run, because every character is just as slow and short-reaching as possible.
This
Not
game
even
sounds
kidding.
like
You need to be
BALLZ.
right up in your opponent's grill for
I'm
any
sorry.
hit to register. And sometimes they don't even
God,
register at all, allowing
with
for
these
your
BALLZ
opponent to
puns.
get you in a grapple and decimate you. There are no clear combos, no flow to the fighting, just a random series of arm and feet movements that move so stiff and robotically you think your controller is broken.
It's also worth mentioning that even though the controls in BALLZ are as stiff as a dog saying good evening, bark,
Good
that is.
evening.
You get what I did there? It also feels so damn slippery with the actual fighting, you'd believe that someone in the development team thought that the characters weren't slippery enough, and so programmed all of them to be wearing slippery butter shoes. But then the rest of the team laughed at him for how
Slippery
stupid of an idea that was and fired him, so then he got angry, broke into the offices a few days later and decided to program them into the game anyway out of spite towards his co-workers.
Yeah, dude,
Damn.
you know, the controls really
Sounds
are
realistic.
stiff yet slippery at the same time.
Sounds
and it
plausible.
does feel like they are programmed slippery butter shoes into the...
Dude, seriously, this is my video. I'm allowed to inorganically copy your points, but you can't do that on my show. Jesus Christ, you need to show some more appreciation.
Appreciate.
A preach. Who the
You
fuck
mean
says a
like a
preach?
priest?
Yeah, show more appreciation. Rest for the younger
Appreci-
generation.
appreciate.
I mean, it's a
Appreciation.
shame. I actually don't mind the whole
Show some respect, bah.
theme the game has going for it. I'm not
LEG
saying
in the
yes,
house,
actually looks pretty
people.
impressive with this kind of
Those
pseudo
know what I'm
3D
talking
style
about.
and many different
Respect, bah.
wrapping around each other with their own animations while moving and fighting. It's almost like the knack of 1994 in a strange way. But along with the controls, the things that screws it all over are the stuttering frames, slow performance, and the fact that there's
yeah, the
practically
game
no
does
art
look
style to it.
slow
I mean,
and
look, it's just a load
wonky
of
and-
spheres. Some are bigger, some
a
are
load of
smaller, some are
balls,
different
basically.
colours, and some are placed differently, but that's it. There's no art style here at all. It's far too basic and stock assety, far too plain and wireframey. There's no character to it, and I can't remember how any of these things look after an hour of playing.
But let's be for real with ourselves for a moment. This is essentially one giant product placement for Dippin' Dots. I mean, you guys have Dippin' Dots over there in London, right?
For the last time, Luke, I don't live in London.
Okay, well, this
I'm
is
not
the
familiar
first time
with
you've
them.
ever told me.
Hey, Caddy, what's it like living in London?
I don't live in London.
As far as the music in
Balls.
goes,
How many
it's
times are you
fucking
gonna use
shit,
that
but
running
the
gag?
amazing kind of shit. Some tracks are offbeat, some tracks only have 1 or 2 instruments in them that repeat 3-second loops, and some tracks are glossed over with men thrusting and women exploding.
Oi. Oi.
And the devs had to
What the
already
fuck
alter
is
the
this, a
intro of this
porno
game
game?
by changing the "to be champion, you gotta have balls" to
But does
"you gotta
have
play
balls
balls."
in it.
So the sexual innuendos were definite. This is not coincidental. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah,
That was a fact.
yeah.
back then. And they thought a game about stacked up ragdoll testicles fighting each other would be perfectly suited to having a soundtrack of men and women doing the sex.
Yeah,
I really
grunting.
enjoy the fact they've decided to integrate the damage and attack noises as samples in the menu music. There's no need for an original catchy melody that sets the stage of the game you're about to play when you can just remind the players of the questionable gameplay via main theme.
I know the reception for this
That's
game was
fucked
mixed,
up,
and from
but
what
I
I've
gotta
heard,
say,
the
it's a
3DO
very
version
weird
was the
bizarre
best
game.
because it could
That's
actually
pretty
play and process the game properly.
fun
But in
in a
order to
bizarre
have a
way.
mixed response, that means that there's truth to the fact that some thought this was a good game. Where were the positive reviews? Seriously, who looked
I wouldn't
at
say
this
it's a
and
good
thought,
game,
yes,
no, but
I
it
feel
is a
positive
good
about this.
bizarre
Who played this for
game.
more than 15
Like
minutes and
Bubsy
enjoyed it so
3D or
much that
something
they
like
actually
that.
got distracted from their life and said out loud to themselves,
Bubsy 2D,
wow,
whatever it
this
was
game
for
is nothing
PlayStation.
but positive. Who went to bed that night and thought about what they played that day and fell asleep thinking, wow, that was such a positive experience.
Yo, Caddy, you wanna see my balls?
For a fighting game, I can forgive the lack of any plot, the lack of any point, and to an extent I can excuse the visual quality or art style, but seriously, the controls break this game.
Oh, so you're just gonna ignore me now, huh? You know, I thought that was a funny joke that I wanted to say, but you just...
That's
If
a
you can play
ballsy
it, fucking
move
good
to
for
do.
you, but I don't have the time, patience,
Oh
or
boy, I'm
unconditional
sorry.
love to bother learning how to play such a sluggish and broken fighter. It's not a pick up and play situation, and it isn't enjoyable to play even if you knew what you were doing because of how slow and shockingly clumsy it is. It's just a failure
I've seen
of a
worse,
fighter
so
with the
this
added
is not
bonuses of messy
really
visuals
sort
and
of
audio. And
shocking
ladies
as
saying,
much.
ah, while guys say, oi!
I hope that you're ready for a really bad rap. Caddy's writing this, so I'm sure it will be crap.
This game sucks exactly what it is, and that's balls. I'll burn it alive and then throw it against some walls.
Whenever I appear, a rap is obligatory. You do not like that, then I'll write your obituary.
They should have put this song into the game.
Just a lazy fuck.
Well, this video wasn't as long as I was anticipating. Why wasn't it a little bit longer?
Well, to be honest, Luke, we just don't work together.
Oh, right. I see. Well, what do we do now?
Good question.
Greetings and salutations, my beautiful people, and welcome to my new show, Cooking with Caddicarus.
Oh boy, here we go.
And today, we'll be cooking pasta. Now, the first thing you want to do
That's a cool puppet, I
is
gotta
grab some
say.
butter, followed by some water, and then lastly,
Water.
pasta.
Water. Pasta. Don't you
And
have to
peanut
have
butter.
hot water, not tap cold water?
And Pop-Tarts, and then stick it all in a pan.
Oh, of course he's gonna
And
heat
then-
the water up.
Stir thoroughly. And now we need some of this. You know what this is?
What the fuck?
It's sliced dead pig.
This is fucked up.
You know what, Caddy? I don't want your views anymore.
This video was made possible through the magic of Yungtown. With
Yungtown
over
is
2
magic.
training videos on his YouTube channel, Luke Sizemore is the go-to guy for any YouTubing
Literally
tutorials
a
and step-by-step
few
guide.
training
For a free
videos.
trial of Luke's professional and sleek
Forever,
services
for a limited
forever,
time.
please click on the screen right now to find out how this specific video was made, or check the description now. Don't delay Yungtown today.
In all seriousness, Luke is a fucking babe. He's bloody awesome. So please, go to his channel
That
now.
puppet's awesome, I gotta say.
And remember, don't take this video too seriously. Merry Christmas, everybody.
That's some picture. Must be of
Hey everyone, thanks so
Teletubbies.
much for watching this video. You're all bloody
Something.
awesome for doing that if you got this far. And you know what else is nearly just as awesome as you are? This new site that I'm partnered with called the Pixel Empire. And I think you guys will like the Pixel Empire a lot because what they specialize in are professionally designed and originally designed video game, TV and movie wall prints ready for framing, high glossy quality images and everything. Some of these designs are utterly beautiful. There's
Would you
so many
kindly?
of them on the site, and they ship
Bioshock.
internationally as well. That's something that's pretty useful. And what's
Ocarina
great
of
is that today,
Time,
because I'm partnered with
Legend
them,
of Zelda.
I can offer you a special little treat just as a little thank you for watching this video. If you go to the site, order anything you want, and use the coupon code
like Game of
CADDY in
Thrones,
big
yes,
capital
Game
letters
of
on
Thrones.
checkout, you get 15% off of absolutely
Zelda,
anything
Halo
that you want on
gun.
the site. And everything that you do
like
do
a
on the
Mario
site, not
shell.
only will you get an amazing wall print, but it also supports my channel directly. So if you want another way of supporting, then by all means, please have a look. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Evolve today. That's all the BioShock upgrades. Bioshock
But thanks
Infinite.
so much for watching all of this video, guys. I would ask if you could very kindly subscribe.
Very
and
kindly,
like the
there's
video
that
if you
brainwashing.
enjoyed it, of course, because interaction with my channel makes sure that you see everything that I upload. If you don't interact, then you might not even see my videos even if you're subscribed to me. Yeah, YouTube's really fucking stupid. Anyway,
I
I want
agree,
to thank
YouTube's
Yungtown for
fucking
being a part of this
stupid.
video. It was amazing working with
Oh,
you.
YouTube's a
Hilarious
nightmare.
guy, one of the greatest people on planet Earth. I've linked 2 of his videos on the screen right now. I'm in the middle, but go and click on those videos right this second. And please check the description for everything about the Pixel Empire. And of course, if it's your birthday today while watching this video, happy freaking birthday to you. And please remember to stay beautiful.
Stay beautiful. Okay. So that's the end of the video. That was BALLZ by Caddicarus, featuring Yungtown, or Yungtown. I can't even bloody pronounce that. But that was the first time I've heard of Yungtown. Yeah, I enjoy Caddicarus. He's pretty funny. And that was BALLZ. I gotta say that was very bizarre. It was I can't believe that was actually a real game. But I've seen so many bad, shocking games that I'm sort of in a sort of a post-traumatic stress syndrome phase where everything shocking has now become less painful because I've experienced the most painful sort of games like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and Superman 64. You know, those sort of games that like Crazy Bus and Plumbers That Wear Ties, just hundreds of terrible games. When you start to endure them all in a span of a month, you sort of go numb, and that's what I'm in the numb phase. I'm in the sort of in the painful numb phase where this doesn't shock me. Yeah, this game I've seen it before actually, so it's not as shocking, so to speak. I've seen this before. I've seen a gameplay video clip of the game before, I believe. But I've never played the game myself. I've never owned it, but I have seen it, I believe. It was very fascinating. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know why they released this game. It's just very bizarre. It was a very ballsy thing to do. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Just let's slip one more ball joke into there, shall we? Yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give it a like, comment down below, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.